Okay, people, let's get it. Let's get it. I'm gonna show y'all how to put your design into Cricut to get it ready for cut. Okay. But for beginners, I'm a beginner myself, but I would like to go ahead and share what I've learned so far, that I know what I know works with other beginners such as myself. Try to save you guys time and possibly even money as well. Anything I talk about, any product or program or anything, I will make sure I have the links in the description. And no, I am not an affiliate to any of these places, you know what I mean? So I do not get paid for you guys buying something from a link that I put down there, okay? But if you do want to donate and support the content and because I still need stuff too, you know what I mean? I'll put my information down there for you, for CashApp or either PayPal. I would greatly appreciate it. So without further ado, let's get ready to get to this merch.
The boss comes first. 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 The warriors address it. Lace up, regain order. The boss comes first. The rest is added on it. The warriors address it. Lace up, regain order. The boss comes first. The rest is added on it.
Okay, so I'm already set up through Cricut, and if you have your Cricut cutter, whether it's the Explorer or not, when you do get it, there's going to be a pamphlet in there that has information to where it tells you how to do your to link the computer with the actual cutter, you know what I mean? So for those who already have it and set up though, now you open up your Cricut. I have projects. I can go to projects, but let's just, if we got a new one. Okay, let's start a new project here. All right. So you're going to get the grid. Once you get the grid, basically it's going to automatically set to 12 by 12 unless you do it yourself. Now, there's a whole lot of things you can do with this, but I just want to give you the basics to get you started. Okie dokie. Bam. Boom. Now here goes some of my designs, but you want to go up to upload, and don't forget when you're using Cricut. Now you want to browse. After you hit upload, you browse and go and get whatever design it is you want to go and get. Let's just go and grab. Okay, let's just do the Slab 7, which I already got this in the program. Now you got simple, moderate, complex, and then you got complex. Always hit complex, because complex is going to try to hit complex and then hit continue. Complex will always give you the most out of the cuts. And don't forget, this is for vinyl. This is for vinyl. What we're doing right now is for vinyl. You hit apply and continue. You want to cut the image. Okay, hit continue. And as I was saying, this is for vinyl. If you're doing sublimation, that's a different thing, a whole nother video that I haven't got to yet. Now you see your design here done popped up. So now you want to go and click on it. You just click on the design there and then add it to your canvas. Now while it's doing that, I'm going to open up my Cricut. I'm going to cut it on. So I have a 12 by 12, right? I just pulled out a 12 by 12 sheet. So I'm going to unlock this lock here. And since I know it's going to be 12 by 12, I'm going to go over. Bam. And I'm not going to do the 12 all the way, right? Bam. That's good. Right before 12, a little bit after the mark, the 0 mark. That way you're inside your margins, right? So let's say you want to cut 2 of those pieces. You need 2 of these, right? So what you would do, I'm gonna close that and lock that real quick. I'm gonna just duplicate it, right? just duplicate it and make sure, you know. And then you will be able to see, like, if you got 12 by 12, do not go past your 12. So if I want to, guess what? I can actually stretch this out. Boom. Don't hit the 12. Because remember, you got to make sure you stay in your margins, right? So you make sure you lock this. And you can also do your sizes. Up top, you got the width, you got height, you know what I mean? But whenever you're ready to change it, make sure you unlock the lock, you know what I mean, and make your changes and then lock it back once you finish with your changes. Now, this look good. I'm ready to go. I'm not going over 12 inches and I'm within the markers. So now what you got to do is click make it. Go up here and click make it. Real easy, it's simple. Then they give you that. Ooh, what is this? Always go over here and hit mirror. When you're doing clothing, HTV, you want to always mirror your image, okay? And in most cases with sublimation, you want to mirror your image too. So I don't know if y'all can really see that. The top of the 7 is hidden right on the red line. We do not want that, right? So we want to take the 7 and bring it down off of the red line margins, okay? Then you go to the bottom one. This if you're doing 2, you know, this works with 2 images, one image. It's just hit continue, right? Now once you hit continue, it's going to register the computer with the machine. Okay, now that you have your mat, ready. I have the purple one. You can get these Amazon and a whole bunch of places. You can get it from Cricut themselves. Some are more stickier than other ones, but this purple one has been used. You can see. Now I have my vinyl here. All right, and my vinyl, this piece is a 12 by 12, right? So it should cover up the whole mat, right? Now, keep in mind, this is the top. This is the end you would feed in. And I usually like to start over here in the corner right below the Cricut. So this is the shiny side. I don't know if y'all can see that shiny. This is kind of dull. You want the shiny side to go down. So I'll try to hit this corner. And sometimes you may have bubbles or something like that. If you have the little bubbles, you just take your scraper, your Cricut scraper, and easily, real easy, smooth it out. Make sure you can get them bubbles up out of there, because if the needle or blade, should I say, if the blade runs across one of the bubbles, that portion of the design may not cut. Okay? Okay, so now you have to make sure, you gotta make sure, you see the top right here, you need to make sure that this side is the side that you feed into the machine, and you want these down. So sometimes you may have to even hold, excuse the Cricut, it ain't been clean, but it does a wonderful job. You know, so you want to get them under them grooves, or whatever your guide markers is on the kind of machine that you have. Okay, it's blinking, just telling you to feed the machine. So you hold it, make sure it's up there. No pressure, just make sure it's up there. Let the wheels grab it. Okay, and don't forget the image. Okay, now you hit C to C, basically continue. It's preparing it now. It should be pulling. Okay, and you have to make sure the back of your Cricut is clear, because you don't know how far the mat has to go out and it's actually cutting. And don't forget, we did 2 designs. Same design, you know, different sizes. For the sake of upload time, let's speed through this. Perfect. So now we're done. The same way that we load it, we unload it. Hit the button, it clears it for you. Bam. As you can tell, you can see the grooves, right? You see the grooves, and put that mat back up. I always like to put it somewhere that I can reach it and it's not in the way. So if you want to look, you can actually see. Can y'all see that? Can you see the cuts and everything in it? Okay. So, what's next? Now we get the weed. And I'm not talking about smoking anything. Your weeding tool. Let's do it. Okay, so now, like I was saying, HTV, I like vinyl. You can do so many things with vinyl, and I prefer vinyl in a sense because I feel like I'm really a part of the creative process, you know, in the end, you know, with the weeding and everything, you know. What else was I gonna say? And then plus, I'm really a strong believer in less is more. Plain is powerful, you know. So, but my battery, well, that's my press. I had started it, warmed it up already, but I ran out of memory yesterday when I was doing this, so I'm starting from where I left off at, you know. So you see a different size paper because I actually had already pressed it, thinking that I was recording, not even knowing that the camera had shut off and stopped on me because of the memory. But that was the image that I showed y'all earlier in the video, and this is what I pressed yesterday, but the camera didn't capture it. So I have a smaller version of basically the same design, but I just want to show you guys how to weed. So I don't know if you can see that, but the cuts are there. And again, don't forget, you mirror your design shiny side down when you cut in your Cricut. So I like to do what I do. Well, let me show you. I like to just take a little bit and just poke a little hole. Just grab it like this. Let me put it over here. I'm not sure if y'all can see that. I hope y'all can see that. And then you just basically pull. Slab, that's an A, so we know that there's a gap somewhere in there. You know. And once you get the hang of it, this is a B. You know, once you get the hang of it, it's real easy, okay? This is the design. Let's press it. So this is what I'm gonna do. Instead of doing a little one, remember I did 2 of them. Remember I did 2 in the beginning? Can y'all see that? So let's just do the second one, okay? Don't forget, always get your little brush and hit it. Get the bad things up out of the fabrics. Alright. Then of course you want to press it for like 1 or 2 seconds. And also don't forget to make sure that your pressure is set right, because pressure is very, very important when pressing shirts or pressing anything. Actually, to be honest. Okay. You can line it up how you want. You know, I usually like to, you know, I play with it a little bit, but for the sake of this, I'll just go sideways. because it's something already on the front of this shirt here. It's thermal, shall I say. Okay. So I come, sometimes I, you know, just hit it with the 1-2 real fast. Grab my Teflon paper. I know a lot of people use butcher paper, tissue paper, and everything, you know, but I don't know why I like the butcher paper. Okay, so I'm gonna do a quick countdown. Okay, let's do it. That's about a good 15 seconds. Really 2023. And also with the HTV, you can do a hot peel, but make sure you swing your press back out. Now, you see that? And what I love about thermals is you get those little, you know, like a netted like look because of the way that the fabric is. But basically, subscribe to the channel, please. Like and share. Any questions or any comments? If it's something you think I missed or a step that I didn't cover, please leave it in the comments, and I will most definitely do another video to show that step that I may have missed. I appreciate y'all. It's your boy D. So I got a Zoom to get ready for. Take care. I hope this here helped you guys out a lot. And again, this your boy D from UrchinWearClothing. Am I lying though?
The warriors address it, lace up, regain order. The boss comes first, the rest is added on it. The warriors address it, lace up, regain order. The boss comes first, the rest is added on it. The warriors address it, lace up, regain order. The boss comes first, the rest is added on it. The warriors address it, lace up, regain order. The boss comes first, the rest is added on it.